Hello there.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode of Dimension Shift Studios. Today we're going to be getting into Pokemon, the trading card game. Right here you can see there's a box of the cards, which we're going to be opening in this video. We also have 17 packs of Sun and Moon Burning Shadows, which is the brand new set. Unfortunately, they did not have an unopened box at the shop that we went to, so just got everything they had. So we're going to go ahead and start with opening the Sun and Moon Burning Shadows packs, because that's the newer set, just came out. And then we're going to move to the Sun and Moon box, literally just because we're just getting back into the game, and that's what they had, so I figured it was a good start. We actually used to play this game. That's actually how me and Brad here met. Say hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, that's
Yes.
Brad. So we met playing this game, and then we stopped quite a while ago when Fighting Fists came out. Furious Fists?
Yeah.
There was an XY set, and then we were hoping to get back into the game now, and this is how we're starting. So, for your viewing pleasure, here are the packs we're going to be opening.
First pack is a Sun and Moon Burning Shadows pack. Comes with 10 cards.
And honestly, we didn't look up these sets before we started, so if we open something and it's like super awesome or super good, we have no idea. So we're just going to lay it out, let you decide. And
This is a courtesy online QR code.
Yeah. Go ahead and move
Simisear.
this out of the way.
Okay, cool. Mount. That word. Noctowl. A fire energy.
Energy looks different.
A Bruxish. A reverse hollow electric. A Rhyhorn. A Marill. A Caterpie.
Oh!
Oh. And a Duskull.
Caterpie! So let's look at Caterpie. For anybody who doesn't know, I love bug Pokemon, and this would be so happy for me if I could actually use him well in the current sets. So it looks like he is of course he's a basic. He got 50 health, 1 green energy, gives him surprise attack, 20 damage, flip a coin. If tails, his attack does nothing. I remember a lot of characters having this and it being absolutely worthless. So, probably not that great, but go ahead with the next pack.
Alright, the next pack is another Pokemon Sun and Moon Burning Shadows pack. Dusclops. Potown. I imagine they don't have much money. Weavile. Reverse Hollow Whirlipede. Charmander. Sneasel. Bless you. Grimer. Rolls. And Alola Vulpix.
All right, for the what? Alola?
It's
okay,
Alola,
yeah. Whenever
yeah.
he's white. Yeah. So hold on, these were out of the shot here. We got a Ralts, Grimer. Ooh, Alola Grimer.
It is Alola.
And Alola Vulpix.
Yes. Very good.
All
Now,
right.
for those of you that don't know, this image here, I'm probably wrong, but it means that you don't need any energy for that attack, if I'm correct.
Does it?
I think so.
Or is it like the energy? No, never mind. The star is energy of any type. I don't remember
Right.
most of this. I also don't remember what the common and I know this little set symbol down in the bottom corner. It's not focusing. But for anybody who knows these games, there's
The
a set
circle.
symbol.
And also, the circle means common, a diamond means uncommon, a star means rare, and there's another one that means ultra rare.
Yeah,
or super
that's
rare.
what I didn't remember. So, yeah, we got this Weavile has a star, so I guess that's good.
Yeah, it means it's rare.
Ooh.
Very good. Yes.
Anybody else? No? I see some diamonds. Okay, well, cool. Maybe we'll get some good ones. I don't know.
Metapod. Bodybuilding dumbbells. Rhydon. Steel energy. Oh, I don't know how to say that. Wishful baton. Panpour. Porygon. Alolan Rattata. Charmander. And Panseer.
Ooh.
Ooh, well, let's see what Wishful Baton does. That's our reverse hollow for this pack. The Pokemon this card is attached to is your active Pokemon and is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack. Move up to 3 basic energy cards from that Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemon. Sounds like that could be a useful card.
Yeah. Seems neat.
Very neat.
All right.
What is this? Bodybuilding dumbbells. Stage 1 Pokemon this card is attached to gets plus 40 HP. Not bad.
Yeah. I remember there used to be like the other cards that would add health, like belts or helmets or something. I don't remember. So I always thought those were very useful. So seems like a usable trainer. I don't know what the meta is like now, so that's neat.
All I know is that instead of EX Pokemon, you have GX Pokemon.
A GX?
Yeah, they're GX now. Ah, they're GX now. Alright, so now here we have another Whirlipede. Wow, like that! Electric, Dark Energy, Beware. I love that Pokemon. It's a cute fighting Pokemon. Ooh, a Reverse Hollow Tangrowth. And another little Alolan Rattata, a Mudbray, a Magikarp, a Pansear, and a Krogunk.
Ooh.
There you go.
I really like the way energy looks now.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
And we fixed some lighting, since now we're back with another pack of Burning Shadows from Pokemon Sun and Moon.
I think we have 13 packs left, right?
Yep.
We opened 3 or 4 already.
We've opened 4, so we have 3 packs left. I mean,
Alright.
13 packs left,
Yes.
because math is hard. Alright, so we have a Guzma. He was a jerk in the games. Solrock. Plumeria. A Fairy Energy. Ugh. Alolan Ninetales. For
Nice.
Alolan Vulpix that we got.
Yeah.
Reverse Hollow Beware. Pansear. Krogunk. Togedemaru. Wimpod.
Oh, yeah!
And another Alolan Vulpix.
During your first turn, this Pokemon has no retreat cost for Wimpod.
Oh, very good.
So cute. I love bugs. This is going to be great.
Very good. So, let's see what this Alolan Ninetales does. Luminous Barrier. Prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon by your opponent's Pokemon GX or Pokemon EX. That's actually fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, since a lot of, especially like Dragon types and Ground types, are going to be weak to water, it's pretty good.
I wonder what this GX mechanic is. Like, what's the
actually-
difference between them and an EX?
I really don't know. I think we're going to find out somewhere in one of these packs, though, for here.
Yeah, well,
really
hopefully.
hoping. Let's be honest. I'm a huge fan of Golisopod myself, and I'm really hoping that we get the Golisopod GX.
Yeah, you got to make a pure, well, I don't know, pure bug deck would be my priority, but you could do whatever you want, I guess.
Acerola.
We got another bodybuilding dumbbell, and then that Acerola trainer, yep.
A Turtonator. Reverse Hollow Rhyperior. Tangela. Hoot Hoot. Bet you he'd be a hoot at parties.
Ooh.
Sandygast.
He'd be 2
Rhyhorn,
hoots at parties.
And a Marill. Let's see what this Rhyperior does. Ability, Toppling Wind. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. Not bad.
Yeah, but isn't he a stage 2?
He is.
So, I don't know.
What if you use a rare candy?
Yeah, well, I'm wondering what is good now, because whenever we were playing before, it wasn't viable to use a stage 2 in any competitive deck.
Right.
But
unless it was a rare candy, it was a backup Pokemon that might stay on your bench.
But even then, you need another, like, yeah, that's true. Usually, you might be able to run 1.
Right.
So,
yeah.
I don't know.
Alright, let's see what's in this here pack. Alright, so we have a Rhydon, Charmeleon, Bouffalant, a Fighting Energy, a Raticate, and a Alolan Raticate. Reverse Hollow Electivire, a Ralts, a Rhyhorn, Hoot Hoot, Marill, and Porygon. So far, we've got nothing significantly good.
Nope.
We still have some packs left, though, so let's continue.
Quite a few. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 left.
We do.
Yeah, good to go.
Yeah, we're not even halfway through yet. Alright. So next pack, get rid of that. We have a Wickle.
It's just Wick, right? Wickle.
So I can't read. That's hard too. Sophocles, a Grass Energy, a Necrozma GX Full Art.
Looks pretty cool.
It does. So we're gonna leave that there in the center. Got a Cutie Fly.
Oh!
It's a little bug fairy type Pokemon. Another Caterpie. Morlul. Duskull. Let's make some room here. An Oddish. It's not completely normal. And a Tynamo. So let's see what this Necrozma does. Let's get all these other ones out of the way. So, its ability, Light's End. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from colorless Pokemon. Interesting.
Gotta make this about race.
Yeah. Prismatic Burst, 3 colorless energy, 10 plus damage. Discard all psychic energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 60 more damage for each card you discarded in this way. It's not horrible.
The card looks very festive.
It does.
I wonder if this is something that's played right now. Huh. Kind of wave it back and forth a little bit.
Yeah.
Shimmers in the light. It's like a rainbow effect if you can't see it very well on the camera.
Yeah.
It looks really neat.
Now, I do know that one of the dynamics of the GX Pokemon is they each have a GX move, and you can only use one GX move per game.
Ah.
So, that's not once per Pokemon, but once per game. This one is called Black Ray. This is a very racially charged card. This attack does 100 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon GX and Pokemon EX. This damage is not affected by weakness or resistance for 3 colorless energy. It's not bad. Yeah. So, let's move on to the next and see what we get. Crinkle, crinkle. Like the worst news announcer ever. We got an Electabuzz. And a Simipour. And a Rotom Dex. Very interesting. We'll see what that does in just a moment. Water Energy. I don't want to pronounce that incorrectly and say something that I shouldn't. So we'll just say that it's a card. Oh, a Lediba. And let's see what this one is. Another Cutie Fly. Alright. It's not bad. I like that. Let's move on to what Rotom Dex does. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck and put them back in any order and then shuffle them in. Or shuffle them into your deck. Okay, so you can look at the top 4 cards of your deck and put them in any order back on top, or you can shuffle them into your deck if you don't like any of them. It's actually pretty good. Most of the cards are that functionality don't typically allow you to shuffle them back into your deck, so
true. So I'm looking at Necrozma GX now, and it says the normal version, full art, I guess?
Mm-hmm. Well, no, there's going to be a normal and a full art.
Right. The normal version is $5, and then the full art one is usually $10. That sounds like it's not part of the meta.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I know that Golisopod GX full art was running 18 on Troll Toad. So, see, so we got another Simipour, got a Super Scoop Up, a Seviper, like Grass Energy, a Charizard GX, very good, a Ralts, Magikarp, Meowth, another Wimpod,
woo!
A Togedemaru,
we're so excited about this common Wimpod,
and a Dewpider. Let's see what Charizard GX does. He's good, 250 HP, that's pretty significant.
Yeah.
Wing Attack, 3 colorless energy, 70 damage. Oh, I see that the GX, you still have to evolve them, if they evolve. If you see here, Charizard GX is still a Stage 2 Pokemon. Its second attack, Crimson Storm, 3 fire energy and 2 colorless energy, 300 damage, and you discard 3 fire energy from this Pokemon. Its GX attack, though, 1 fire and 2 colorless, discard the top 10 cards of your opponent's deck. Interesting. So, supporting the mill function even more. Has never been too popular in Pokemon, so I'm kind of glad that they added that.
Yeah.
I really loved the mill function in Magic when I used to play that. So
I wonder how used that is at the moment. I'm showing that GX is running about $7 on eBay. If it were the full art, it's running about 105 on Troll and Toad.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So I think it sounds like it's kind of meta,
but
a little bit.
It's weird that it would only be 7 in one form and then so high on the other.
Does it not showing any listing for Troll and Toad for the regular?
Nah.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and look at our next pack. Got another Potown, a Weakness Policy, a Heatmore, a Fighting Energy, an Electros, a Reverse Hollow Lunatone, interesting, another Cutie Fly, a Riolu, a Grimer, a Noibat, and a Horsey. Very interesting. So I've noticed pretty common in these packs that if you get an energy, it's actually an extra card. You're only supposed to get 10 cards per pack. So
it looks like it's been pretty consistently putting energy in there, though.
Yeah.
So maybe they just added that 1 per each.
Right, yeah.
And then Weakness Policy, just a second. Focusing on the trainers, just because I know those are usually more usable in almost every deck, depending on what they do, of course. And you need more of each one, so
That's pretty. It's a Pokemon tool card, which means you attach it to a Pokemon, and it kind of erases whatever weakness that Pokemon has.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that could be pretty useful. Especially if it has something, it's weak to a common, how like when Furious Fist came out, every meta deck was a fighting deck.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Sure, that had nothing to do with why we stopped playing.
That's literally why we stopped playing.
Alright, so we have
Good job, Pokemon.
Ralts. I flipped them up this time because I don't know, let's change it up. Crabwaller, Sneasel. I see a full art coming up. Horsey, Venipede, Machamp GX.
Ooh.
Steel Energy, a Wick, not a Wickle, a Wishful Baton, and a Sophocles. Let's see what this Machamp GX does. Still Stage 2, 250 HP, Crosscut, 2 fighting energy. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, it does 60 more damage. So, if this GX thing has a common appearance in meta decks, that could do considerable damage, 120 damage for 2 energies. 3 fighting energies, Bedrock Breaker, 130 damage, discard any stadium card in play. That can be useful. And Muscle Punch GX for 3 fighting energies, 180 damage. It is not affected by resistance.
Yeah. For 180 though, like 180 damage only once doesn't seem super great.
Yeah.
Whenever you have other options available. I'm showing that GX is $3 on Troll and Toad.
Doesn't sound too meta to me.
Nope. And I kind of see why. I don't know. I don't know what the expectation of today's heavy hitters are, but that doesn't sound like it to me.
That's right. Okay, so we're gonna flip it up again, try something new. I mean, something that's relatively new. So Krogunk, a Pikachu, a Pansear, a Charmander, a Rattata-tat, a Palossand, Scolipede, Fire Energy, Kiawe, Olivia, and a Bouffalant. Let's see what Kiawe does. He is a supporter. Search your deck for up to 4 Fire Energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon. It's pretty significant.
It's really good.
Yeah, especially for that Charizard, where you discard 3 every time you use that attack.
Yeah.
300 damage. As long as you have one of those in your hand each turn, you could roll out 300 damage every single turn.
There's got to be some other potential for that too. Even if it is for a character who needs 4 colorless energy or something.
Right.
Being able to put 4 energy on somebody a turn, searching your deck for it with a supporter, that is pretty nuts.
Yeah, that's pretty useful.
I'm pretty sure.
Look up that card.
Yeah, that's pretty great. Kiawe.
Yeah, it's all Hawaiian based, so it'd be Kiawe.
All right.
He looks kind of angry. All right. So while Jimmy's looking that up, I'm gonna pull up the next pack and get it opened up, and we're not gonna flip this one. I'm gonna do it the way I was doing it before. So we have a Soul Rock, an Escape Rope. I wonder what that does. A Gloom, a Fighting Energy, a Lucario regular holo. Very interesting. We'll see what he does in a moment. A Reverse Holo Esper, a Hoot Hoot, a Leddyba, a Mudbray, a Horsey, and a Venipede. Let's see what this Lucario does. Whoop. Stance. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks, including damage, done to this Pokemon until the end of your opponent's turn. 3 Fighting Energy, Submarine Blow, 120 damage. And a Lucario with a Psychic weakness is actually, from what I'm used to, at least in the TCG, fairly uncommon. Typically they're weak to fire because it's fighting in steel in the video games. So.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And just per that question you asked the last pack, Kiawe, is that what you were saying?
Yep.
He is usually $1 for that version, but if it were a full art version, he is 18.
Oh, very
which
good.
Would usually indicate to me that he is used pretty
very
well.
meta. Yeah, so especially for a supporter trainer. So let's see what's in our next pack here. Bye. Alright, so I'm flipping this one. I didn't plan on it, but it happened. So Panpour, Caterpie, Porygon, Suck, Oddish, Bouffalant, Malamar, Fire Energy, Mount Lanakila, a Simisear, and a Dusclops. Not seeing anything too different in there. No Pokemon abilities. That's what I'm always got my eyes open for. So I think we'll go ahead and move on to the next pack. Just throwing cards everywhere. It's fun. It's fun. Yep, that happened. Okay. Alright, so we're down. This is our next to last pack of Burning Shadows.
So far, you got a full art, 2 EXs. This isn't even a full box. It's about half a box.
Actually, yeah, just 1 pack under half a box.
Yeah.
So
I think this has been pretty good so far.
yeah, I think we got a Ho-Oh GX full art.
Ooh.
I saw it, so I just had to pull it out. I understand the reveal, but you know, I get excited. Gen 2 and Gen 3 are my favorite generations of Pokemon, so that Ho-Oh GX kind of makes me happy. Gloom and a Lunatone. Let's toss that. Alright, so 190 HP. It's a basic GX, so you don't have to evolve it. I like that. Sacred Fire. 1 fire and 2 colorless. This attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, so you get to snipe. You could clear out a basic Pokemon that might evolve into something significant later in the game, so
yeah,
I like that.
Well, you know what's freaking awesome is you can charge him up with the Kiawe, whatever.
Yeah.
He's about $11 as a full art form on Troll and Toad, so a little better than that other dude.
Yeah, but still not horrible, so I like that, though. I've always liked Ho-Oh. There was a Ho-Oh full art back in the day that was had a kind of a rainbow color to it.
I remember that.
That was one of the things I always liked about Pokemon TCG is they actually, especially once they started with the full arts, they put in effort into making the cards pretty.
Instead of just hollowing them out and being like, oh, okay, that's good enough.
Very collectible.
I like how the art on that one, though, is a little bit more classic.
Yeah,
so
it's kind of flat and classic.
Yeah.
But I like the full art. You know, they're there's there's ridges, and it's not just a flat card. So.
And it looks real good in your trade binder, too.
Oh, yeah. So we got a Plumeria. This is the last Burning Shadows pack. Seadra. Wobbuffet, Psychic Energy, Tangrowth. Get that out of the way. I don't know. Metapod, Lediba, Inkay, Crabrawler, Tynamo, and Tangela. So nothing significant in the last pack, but I think we made out pretty well. And these 17 packs that we had here in Sun and Moon Burning Shadows.
All right, next we're going to go ahead and move on to Sun and Moon, the base set. It was like 3 sets ago. So you have Burning...
Actually, yeah, I think 3 or 4 sets ago.
Yeah, so I think you had Sun and Moon, and then you had Sun and Moon some other title, and then you had Sun and Moon Burning Shadows.
Yeah.
So I don't know which one is in between. But it's the only one that they had available at the time, so we just got this in its full box form. Coming to open the packages is Libby. And starting with the first package here of Sun and Moon. Looks like we've got a Dratini, a Wingull, a Stuffle, a Poplio, a Zubat, a Fomantis, Espeon GX, and Fire Energy Corsola, Energy Retrieval, and Steenie. And then, you know, that...
Alright, so let's see here what Espeon GX does. We have a 1 Energy Psybeam, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. That could be useful. The Psychic, 60 plus, 1 Psychic, 2 colorless. This attack does 30 more damage times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So that could be also very useful, especially with the fairly common weakness to Psychic that I've seen. And Divide GX. Put 10 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like for 3 total energy, 1 Psychic, 2 colorless. It's once per game, but you can kind of, if you've got a lot of Pokemon down to 1 or 2, or 10 or 20 damage left in their HP, you could knock out a few Pokemon with that and take your last 2 or 3 prize cards.
Yeah. He's running about $6.
Alright, and another functionality from the GX that we did not mention that I just saw. One of the big things about EX Pokemon is that you take 2 prize cards when they're knocked out. So, GX appears to be the same way. You take 2 prize cards when you knock out a GX.
Yeah, so it's just the same, you just have to evolve them instead of just placing them.
Goodness, not good at opening packages here, so. Alright.
So it looks like we have a Rattata, Sandile, Pick-a-Peck, Spearow, Fomantis,
Shiny.
a Beware, a Crocorock, Aquanid, Experience Share.
Actually, Araquanid.
Araquanid.
Yeah.
There it is. And then a Psychic Energy, of course. And, you know, that Beware is reverse hollow. That's cool.
Yeah, I really like Beware. It's a really cute Pokemon, but that's apparently in the games formidable. Because it comes through, it's like, oh, I'm really cute, and then what's wow? Karate chops you into oblivion.
I guess the name is appropriate.
Right, Beware.
Yeah. Here we have a Paras, a Caterpie, woo! Makahita, Chinchou,
Togedemaru!
Morlul, Primarina, Energy, Pelipper, Pokeball, Hypno. So let's go ahead and focus on this Caterpie. Of course, basic, common. He's got 50 health. He can take a nap, which is so cute. He heals 20 damage from this Pokemon with 1 colorless. And for 2 colorless, he gets to gnaw on someone adorably. We got another Pick-a-Peck. Spearow again. Fomantis. Morlul. We've seen all of these before. Skarmory. Metapod. Cloyster. Energy. Poliwhirl. Ooh. A Nest Ball.
Search your deck for a basic Pokemon, put it onto your bench, then shuffle your deck.
Cool.
It's kind of like a level ball used to be.
A level ball, I think, is anything under 90, even if it's the second or whatever. It could be whatever.
That's very true. So I'm completely
well, I mean, it's close.
Base, and
I
think there was a thing that could search for basic Pokemon.
Yeah.
Wait, that did say basic Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
So you could get a GX for that card.
You could. Nest Ball looks
a
real
GX or a EX. Yeah. Nest Ball's probably. I definitely consider that a stable. So we have an Eevee. All right, with an energy evolution ability. We'll see what that does to it. Meownian, Diglett, Dewpider, a reverse hollow category. A Shiinotic hollow, Torracat, Energy Switch, and Trumbeak.
Great. Looks good.
All right, so let's see what this Eevee does. See this energy evolution, because I'm interested. When you attach a basic energy card from your hand to this Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon that is the same as the type of energy card and put it onto this Pokemon to evolve it. That is actually pretty significant, especially if there's a if there's a GX for the different evolutions of Eevee.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is attach that type of energy and boop, it evolves.
That's really neat. Skarmory, another Caterpie. This box knows what I want. Sandigat, Ragnarola. Ooh. Cosmog,
shiny.
A reverse hollow Ultra Ball, 2 Cannon, Water Energy, Raticate, a Wishy-Washy, and an Energy Retrieval.
All right, I like this Ultra Ball here. I think it's standard functionality. Discard 2 cards from your hand. If you do, search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand.
Good to see that it was reprinted. Of course it would be, because Ultra Ball and Pokeball, those are basic enough to always be in rotation.
Pretty standard, like, hey, search your deck for a Pokemon.
Yeah, but we have so many of them that it would really suck for all those to go to waste. So it's good to know that the trainers we still have from our previous run have some use.
Right. All right, so we have a Growlithe, my favorite basic
Grubbin! Woo! He's like my favorite Pokemon from the new Sun and Moon games.
Most certainly. Reverse Hollow Golduck. Parasect. Another Metapod. A Pokemon Catcher. And a Grand Bowl.
So what does Pokemon Catcher say
Flip a coin.
now?
Flip a coin. If heads, switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon with their active Pokemon.
So that's the same as it used to be.
It is.
After the correction. Because it used to just say, play it, swap them. And then they made the errata to it where you had to flip a coin.
Right.
And then they printed it that way, so then I guess they just continued printing it since then.
Right. Yeah, it was a little overpowered.
Yeah.
When you could just switch it.
Everybody was using that crap. Especially with like that Darkrai deck, you were able to switch your characters, you could switch their characters. It was like you had complete control over the map and everybody played it.
Right. All right.
Snubble, Fearow, Grubbin, Spearow, Grimer, Raticate again, Doug Trio, that's cool, Fairy Energy, Howl, draw 3 cards, Dartrix, and a Pokeball.
Alright, so Dugtrio, a Alolan Dugtrio, Tingling Hair. Your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost is 1 more. Alright. And then Dig Under is kind of like a snipe like that Ho-Oh had.
Yeah.
It's not affected by weakness or resistance.
I like how there's a lot of classic,
Kind of
because it's the whole Alolan characters. Yeah, they have the classic characters reprinted, of course, because not actually.
And I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if you noticed on those Metapods in the last couple packs that we got, but that was actually, it looked like claymation art.
Did it?
It did. Let's see if we can go back and find one off camera.
In the meantime,
That is. It looks like a little plastic thing.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see a little better like that?
Maybe.
All right.
Really neat.
Yeah. All right, so we have a Bounsweet, a Lillipup, a Psyduck, a Litten, a Cosmog,
Woo, shiny.
a Reverse Hollow Wingull, Another Beware. All right. A Fairy Energy. A
Charge-a-Bug!
Woo! Herdier. And Steenie.
It sounds like we're going to be looking at the chart.
Let's look at this Charge-a-Bug. So, of course, he is an electric type. He evolves from Grubbin, the cutest little Grubbin in the world. He's got 90 health. With 1 electric and 1 colorless, he can do Shocking Jaws for 20 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. And then for 1 electric and 2 colorless, he can do Electric Ball to do 50 damage. He has a retreat cost of 3. So if he's sitting on your bench and somebody pulls him out, it's probably not the best plan. Doesn't look like he's going to be doing a lot of damage for a stage 1. And he's also got that only 50 damage you can do with 3 energy. But he's much better in the game. Just play him in the digital version.
Yeah, Charge-a-Bug is actually pretty reliable, pretty decent physical attack.
He's like my primary attacker. He has so many different moves he can use.
Definitely. All right, so let's see.
We got Rowlet, Drowsy, Cutiefly, Makahita, Snubble, Meowth,
and a full art Lurantis.
Ooh,
GX.
Dude, it's oh, that's cool. Okay, so we're gonna go over that. What else we have? Energy, Steel, Dragonair, Poliwhirl, and a Crushing Hammer, which is in rotation again.
That's right.
That is great. Flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon. That was my bread and butter. That is pretty great.
All right, so let's see what this Lurantis is all about.
All right, so just like the one in the other set, we were seeing that it's got like a rainbow effect. It's very, move it back and forth real quick. Yeah, if you can see that, it's like a super cool rainbow. It's 210 health. With 1 green energy, it can use Flower Supply, does 40 damage, attach 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like. Busted. And then you have 2 green energy and 1 colorless to do Solar Blade, 120 damage, heal 30 damage from this Pokemon, and then he can do his GX ability for 1 energy, and it says 50 times, so the attack does 50 damage times the amount of green energy attached to this Pokemon.
That actually seems like it's a pretty good card.
Yeah.
Why don't we look that up and see what it's worth?
Sure. Let's go ahead and start with the next package.
All right, in the meantime, here's some other cards for you guys.
Cutiefly, Makuhita,
I just love the shiny cards.
Rattata, Sandile, Reverse Hollow, Hariyama,
Hariyama,
Masquerain, Fighting Energy. I've never figured out how to pronounce that Pokemon's name.
It's so funny looking.
Pyukumuku. Hey, I got it. Look at that. Innards Out. Its ability in the game is annoying in the video game. So let's see. Innards Out says, if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, put 6 counters on the attacking Pokemon. Not bad. And Continuous Tumble for 1 water energy 30 times. Flip a coin until you get tails. It does 30 times the number of heads that you get. So you could continuously... I've actually seen somebody in a tournament flip 12 heads in a row.
Whoa.
Yeah. So that was incredibly annoying because you know what? The fun part about that, it was against me and I lost.
So there was no fun part about that. Okay, so looking up that Lurantis, it looks like they're running about 580 even as the full art on Troll Toad. So probably not part of the meta, but we haven't seen any cards that are actually...
Except for maybe that Charizard at $105 for the full art.
Yeah,
seems excessive.
Even though it was only like a $7 rare on its own, so ultra rare, I guess.
Oh, there's the basic for that Lurantis.
Ooh, Fomantis. I think we've seen a few of those.
And a Foment Insurrection.
Yes.
Poliwag! Woo! Oh, and it looks like it's a little beanbag Poliwag, a little hacky sack Poliwag. Let's take a closer look at that.
It's a hockey wag. Hockey sack, what? Hacky
wag? Center there? We see that there.
Yep.
Oh,
it's an Amagrini.
That's pretty cool.
That's so cute.
Got a Reverse Hollow Cosmoem. Very good. That's going to lead to a Solgaleo or the other one because I never played Moon and never really cared about the weird bat-looking one.
Yeah.
I was pretty cool on the lion, the Sun Lion. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So these two, your opponent reveals their hand, discard 2 energy cards from it. So that's alright. And then Poison Barb. It says, if the Pokemon this card is attached to is your active Pokemon and is damaged by an opponent's attack, the attacking Pokemon is now poisoned.
Oh.
That would have been great whenever we were playing before, because there were a lot of poison decks. You were running, what was the gym that made it to where they take double poison damage?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what it was called.
I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, definitely.
Yes, and so stuff like that would have been great utility for decks like that, which were already pretty good back then.
So another Crab Brawler. A Marini.
Diglett with hair.
Dupiter. Meowth, Alolan form, so it's dark type.
Ooh, looks like a new ball.
Ooh,
Timer ball.
Ooh, a holographic crocodile. Electric energy. A Brionne. A Krokorok. And a Pelipper.
Ooh, so let's look at this timer ball. It says flip 2 coins. For each head, search your deck for an evolution Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. So I guess the risk and reward to that is you have a potential to get 2 Pokemon, but you do have to flip a coin, so you could get no Pokemon. And it's only evolution Pokemon, so anything other than basic. It could be good for GXs.
That's correct, yeah.
So that's cool.
Alright, so next pack here.
Diglett!
Another hairy Diglett. Another Dewpider in the exact same order. Another Meowth. I think that was the same order. Ooh, a Growlithe. Yes. Roggenrola.
We got a reverse hollow Team Skull Grunt that we saw in the last one.
Another Poison Barb.
Ooh,
A Torracat.
poor cat.
And a Potion. All right.
I feel like we should have seen more potions by now.
Well, we are
That's, like,
dwelling
super
on one
basic.
side of the box so far, so we haven't been mixed up a little bit too much.
Yep, we still have quite a few to do. Separate.
All right, so we have a Psyduck, a Bounsweet, a Lillipup, a Dratini, a Wingull, a Growlithe, a Butterfree, a Metal Energy, another Ultra Ball, a Corsola, and a double colorless energy.
That's cool.
Good old DCE.
Yep, Psybolt with Butterfree, of course the one I'm focusing on. 130 health, 1 colorless energy, does 30 damage, flip a coin, if heads your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. 3 colorless, Whirlwind, 80 damage, your opponent switches their active Pokemon with one of their benched Pokemon.
Alright. Doesn't look too bad, and with a retreat cost of 1. So, next pack, let's see what we have. We have a Dewpider, a Bounsweet, a Lillipup, a Pettis, a Fearow, a Dragonite Reverse Hollow. Oh, very good. And an Umbreon GX, my favorite of the evolutions. Alright, and it is a full art. Let's see what this bad boy does.
In the meantime, we have a Switch, a
Pyukumuku.
and
A big Malasada. Heal 20 damage and remove a special condition from your active Pokemon. Not too bad. So let's Umbreon GX this. For 1 dark energy, you have a Strafe. You may switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Does 30 damage as well. For 1 dark and 2 colorless, you have Shadow Bullet. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So 90 to the active and 30 to a benched of your choice. And for 1 dark and 1 colorless, you have Dark Call GX. Discard 2 energy from your opponent's Pokemon. You cannot... Oh yeah, so just... Yeah, you can only use it once per game. But yeah, so you just get 2 energy from your opponent's Pokemon. Alright.
He runs about 560 on Troll and Toad.
Alright, so let's see.
We have a Shelder, a Young Goose, Paris, Caterpie, Makahita, Reverse, Hollow, Masquerain, a Lantern, I love that art, he looks cool, another Crushing Hammer, another Charjabug,
And a Dragonair.
A Dragonair, that's right.
Now we have that full evolutionary line for those. Masquerain only has 1 attack. It is only a stage 1. Strugglebug, 1 energy, 30 damage. Move an energy from your opponent's active to one of their benched. Alright, so let's see what is in our next pack here. Alright, so we have a Morlul. Oh goodness, Morlul. We have another Poliwag. A Sandygast. Another one of those Energy Evolution Eevees. A Reverse Hollow Sandile. An Incineroar. A Dark Energy. A Pinsir.
Ooh.
A Timer Ball. And a Pelipper.
What does this Pinsir do here?
We
We
have
have...
2 colorless for Roof Fling. It's a Walter White Pinsir here.
Yep.
We have flip a coin of heads, put your opponent's active Pokemon and all cards attached to it in your opponent's hand.
That's pretty cool.
Not bad. And then 2 energy for...
Guillotine.
Guillotine.
Guillotine. What does it do? 80 damage, right?
50 damage.
50 damage. That's not great.
Nope.
There it is. Really not that great of a card, but it looks pretty cool.
Yeah. It could be decent for a stall if you're going for that mill deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, another Energy Evolution Eevee. Ooh, a reverse holo Big Malasada. Ooh, a holographic Serena. Queenly Majesty. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may have your opponent reveal their hand and then discard a card from it. Trop Kick. Heal 20 damage and remove all special conditions from this Pokemon, and it does 80 damage. We got a Meow, another Growl.
Roggenrola, Cosmog, Litten,
A reverse holo Great Ball.
Ooh.
A Stoutland. Spinda. A Lily. Alright, draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. If it's your first turn, draw cards until you have 8 cards in your hand.
Dude, yeah.
That's not bad at all.
I like that.
And ironically, Lily, that spelling of Lily is not all that common, but that is the exact spelling of my girlfriend's daughter's name. So,
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. It's very rare that you see that.
Close to your heart.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Also close to your heart.
Exactly.
Fomantis, Grimer.
Togedemaru.
You're better at that than I am. Stuffle, Marini.
Reverse holo Lillipup.
So cute.
A Cosmoem. A Grass Energy. A Professor Kukui. A Golbat. And a Repel. I hope I'm not offending anybody by my horrible pronunciation of all these
Yeah.
all these
So
names.
what does he do?
Draw 2 cards. During this turn, your Pokemon's attacks do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon before applying weakness and resistance. So that's actually pretty good. So it could do 40 based on weakness.
Yeah,
Not
and
too
then
bad.
repel there, your opponent switches their active Pokemon with one of their benched Pokemon.
But they get to choose. That's
Right.
the difference than that Pokemon
Catcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you get to pick which ones get switched. And knock out at ease out of like a little weak basic Pokemon.
Yeah, might be worth putting like 2 of those in there if your deck is about control, because you could use them in those situations early game where you're trying to pull off the one that they're, like prepping,
Right.
if they don't have that many on the field.
So we have a Growlithe, a Roggenrola, another Cosmog, a Litten, a Psyduck, a Reverse Holo Poplio, a Beware, a Fur Energy, another Professor Kukui, another Repel, and a Corsola.
Of Corsola.
Alright. I'm terrible at getting cards off the table.
We've got a Cosmog, a Litten, a Psyduck, a Bounsweet, a Lillipup, a Reverse Holo Fearow, Hariyama, Dark Energy, Trumbeak.
Oh, they reprinted
Ooh.
Rainbow Energy.
That's good.
Right. Rainbow Energy was always one of my favorites, so let's see if the text is still the same. This card provides colorless energy. While in play, this card provides every type of energy, but provides only 1 energy at a time. When you attach this card from your hand to one of your Pokemon, put 1 damage counter on that Pokemon. It's
Yep.
exactly the same, so if you have any old Rainbow Energy sitting around, you can use those as well.
Yeah.
Right.
This probably isn't news to anybody who's interested enough to watch this, because this set is older.
But it's new for us. and
It's
that's pretty
all exciting, yeah.
So you're getting people that have not seen anything from the new sets, because we haven't played in, I'd say, what, 2.5 years?
Probably, at least. It's to the point where anything that was coming out at the time when we quit is no longer in rotation, by a long shot, so.
Alright, so we got a Stuffle, we got a Poplio, we got a Zubat, we got a Shelder, we got a Yungoos,
We got a Reverse Holo Charjabug!
and we got
A Primarina EX.
GX.
GX.
Yeah, so it's still
Sorry.
stage 2. No, it's perfectly fine.
Still used to the old thing.
Metal Energy, an Experience Share, and a Alolan Raticate, and a Wishy-Washy. Actually, I'm going to look at this Wishy-Washy once we finish with Primarina. 250 HP for a Water type. 2 colorless energy, Bubble Beat 10+. This attack does 20 more damage times the amount of water energy attached to your Pokemon. And Roaring Seas, 3 water, 1 colorless. Discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon, and it does a 120 damage, not bad. And then Grand Echo, 2 colorless energy, heal all damage from all of your Pokemon. So that's not bad. Use it once per game if you're in a pinch or in a bind there.
Yeah.
And let's see what Wishy-Washy does. Its ability, Cowardice. Once during your turn, before your attack, you may discard all cards attached to this Pokemon and return it to your hand. You cannot use this ability during your first turn or on the turn this Pokemon was put into play. I see why they put that first turn text in there, so you can't cause yourself to lose.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
That Primarina is running about $4.
Okay. Not bad for regular art.
Yeah.
Alright, so what do we have here? We have a Litten. We have another Yungoos. A Surskit. A little bug water type. A Wingull. A Poplio. A Reverse Hollow Golbat. A Bruxish. A Fighting Energy. A Trumbeak. A Golbat. And an Energy Switch.
Zigolbat.
Zigolbat. Alright.
Looks like a pretty basic set there, I think.
Yeah, it's a run-of-the-mill deck.
Nice.
Thank you.
Chinchou!
Togedemaru.
Carnarvana.
Carvana.
Pick a peck.
Sandile.
I said that one right.
Reverse Hollow Skarmory. Crabonible. Yep. So I murdered that.
Yeah.
Ooh, and a Lima. I haven't seen that yet. Each player shuffles their hand into their deck and flips a coin. If heads, that player draws 6 cards. If tails, they draw 3. Tell me. You want to play a little game? Alright, so in the next pack we have another Grubbin.
Woo!
A Spearow. A Grimer, Alolan. A Rowlet. A Drowsy. Taking a stroll on the beach there. A Pyukmyukyu. A Rotom Dex Full Art. And it's gold, so that's going to be a secret rare.
Oh, really?
Is that a good thing?
I think that is. Let's see what it is. Let's see what that's worth. I don't think... I just imagine the standard full art is not gold.
Steenie and Poliwhirl.
At this point, I think we've pretty much forgotten about the rest of the cards in the pack.
Other than Grubbin. We almost have a play set of him, so...
Here, I'll just go ahead and sweep the table.
Alright, so yeah, let's see... Now, Rotom Dex, that's the after counting your prize... Oh, no, this is different. After counting your prize cards, shuffle them into your deck, then take that many cards from the top of your deck and put them face down as your prize cards.
You just reset your prize cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is running about $6 even as the secret rare, so not that...
He's
Well,
so
it's
shiny.
not that
It's very pretty, though.
Look at that.
He looks really cool. So I'm kind of wondering, based on what we've seen so far, is we're not getting very lucky with the ones that we pull, or if the price of the game has dropped in total. Because if their distribution is different, maybe there is no like $80 card as a staple anymore.
Right, if they evened out the distribution of this.
Like we haven't seen anything over $10 as a GX, even as a full art.
And the secret rare that we've seen so far isn't what we would consider a staple. Like back when we were playing, when the secret rare Ultra Ball was one of the secret rares that was running $80 to $85. So you don't really see too much of that anymore so far. Ooh, Reverse Hollow Eevee, a Masquerain, a Psychic Energy, another Ultra Ball, a Pinsir, and a Team Skull Grunt.
All right, all duplicates so far. I think that may be our play set of Eevees.
I think so.
We have a Surskit, Growlithe, Crabrawler, Marini, Roggenrola, Togedemaru.
Togedemaru!
That's it. Stoutland, an Electric Energy, Howl, Passamian, and another Rotom Dex. Looks good. Boop.
Let's see what we have in this next pack. We have a Poplio. I am so sorry.
Just popped to the camera. I'm so excited.
We have a Zubat. We have a Shelder. We have a Yungoos. We have a Pass. We have a Reverse Hollow Palossand. And we have a Lapras GX.
Why even make him a GX? He doesn't evolve. Why not just make him an EX?
That's true. Well, I mean, to give it that GX attack, perhaps. We'll see what it does.
True.
All right, so we have 1 energy for collect. You get to draw 2 cards. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back and correct that. That's actually 3 cards. That's not bad. We have 3 water energy for Blizzard Burn, 160 damage, but it cannot attack during your next turn. And you have 2 water and 1 colorless for Ice Beam GX, 100 damage, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed.
All right.
Not too bad.
He's running about $4.
All right. Yeah, it seems like it's just a kind of a more generic kind of across the just kind of standard cost for these cards.
Maybe that means that the game is more balanced. There's not one thing that just breaks anything.
Yeah, because that was that whole Furious Fist set.
Yeah.
Because you had Landorus, and then you just got all that other stuff, and it was
Yeah, even before that, there were like 2 decks that you could play against
Yeah,
each
like
other.
Darkrai and the Landorus deck, and that was really it.
Yeah.
We have Paris, Young Goose, another
Caterpie,
Shelder, Makuita, a Reverse Hollow Herdier, another Incineroar, a Water Energy, a Brionne, a Timer Ball, and a Boldore. I think that's the first Boldore we've seen.
Yeah, it is, I think.
So let's
I don't think we've seen the 3rd evolution, have we?
We have not.
We've just seen Rock and Roller repeatedly.
Yep. So I don't even know what... That might be a GX, the 3rd stage.
Maybe. I don't remember what it's called.
I don't either. Alright, so we have a Carvana, a Piggyback, a Sandile. We have a Snubble, a Fearow, a Reverse Hollow Bounsweet, a Cloyster. That's the first Cloyster we've seen. A Fairy Energy.
I think we had one Cloyster before.
We may have. I don't know.
I don't
I
remember.
got a Rare
Candy!
Candy! Alright, and we got a Pinsir.
Of course, Rare Candy would have to be a part of the game still, but having not seen it, I was a little worried that it was no longer in print as, like, you know, no longer in rotation.
Especially with all these GX Pokemon Stage 2 GXs, a Rare Candy would kind of have to...
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of have to throw that in there.
Very true.
So let's see what we get in this next pack.
It looks like we have 4 more, including this one.
Drowsy, Cutiefly, Makuita, Snubble, Rattata, a Alolan form, a Reverse Hollow Vikavolt. That is the first Vikavolt we've seen. A Poliwrath, a Metal Energy, another Boldore, a Great Ball, and a Passimian.
So let's look at both Vikavolt and at Poliwrath. They are both rares, so based on the little star there. So looks like what we've got is a character with 150 health. He has an ability called Strong Charge. Once during your turn before you attack, you may search your deck for a Leaf Energy and an Electric Energy and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. Then shuffle your deck.
Alright, so you don't have to attach him to Vikavolt. You can attach him to any Pokemon you'd like.
Can you use abilities like this from the bench?
You can.
Nice. And then he's got 1 Electric Energy, 3 colorless for Electro Cannon, 150 damage, discard 3 cards, 3 energy cards from this Pokemon. So.
For a non-GX Stage 2 Pokemon, damage isn't horrible.
Yeah.
Especially with an ability that would support an energy cost like that.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. And then you got Poliwrath here, also 150 health. He is a water type. For 1 water energy, he has a 30 damage split spiral punch. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. And then for 1 water energy and 2 colorless, he has Wake Up Slap. He's got 80 plus damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon is affected by a special condition, this attack does 80 more damage. Then remove all special conditions from that Pokemon. That is like the Machamp EX with Dizzy Punch, I think.
I believe it was, yeah.
But there was a downside to that, a major downside. I just can't remember what it was. I think it was just that it was an EX. He didn't have a whole lot of health, and he wasn't good with his typing at the time. But same type of power.
Alright, so let's see what we have in this next pack. We have a Bounsweet. We have a Lillipup. We have a Dratini. We have a Wingull. We have a Stuffle. We have a Reverse Hollow Lantern. A Palosand, a Psychic Energy. A Boldore. A Switch. And an Alolan Persian. That's the first one we've seen of that. You have Taunt for no cost. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. Clawren for 1 dark, 30 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters on it, it does another 30 damage. Alright, so let's see what we have in the next pack.
Diglett with hair. Dratini. Sandygast. Morlul. Fomantis. Persian again, that's cool. Butterfree. A Fighting Energy. Another big Malasada. Steenie, and Poliwhirl.
Alright. We've seen all of these before, and I think we're on our last pack.
Last pack, guys.
Ooh, last pack.
And
Look.
it has a Solgaleo on the cover. I don't know, like that.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Hopefully just all EX or GXs. I wonder if they print EXs anymore, or if it's all just GX stuff.
Because they're still in cycle.
Yeah.
We'll see, we'll see. So let's see what's in this last pack.
We have got a Dratini, a Wingull, a Stuffle, a Zubat, a Poliwrath, a Gumshoe GX. Cool.
Search the premises. Once during your turn before your attack, you may have your opponent reveal their hand. You can do that from the bench, so that's pretty significant. And Headbutt Bounce, 3 colorless energy, 100 damage. Pretty standard, but Gumshoe Chance GX, it's 10 plus. This attack does 50 more damage times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So for 1 energy, once per game, you could do substantial damage, but it does have 210 HP, so it's not too bad.
And he is running about $2.80.
Alright, so let's go ahead, and we got another Lily card there. That's pretty cool. Another Metapod.
Alright, and as you can see, we are out, my friends.
Alright, so that is it for our box of Sun and Moon and our 17 packs of Sun and Moon Burning Shadows. We're going to start playing this game now, so what you can expect to see is us talking about the game and decks that we are working on or playing, local events that we'll be playing at, and then probably some gameplay videos of Brad and I and anyone else who is involved versus one another with our custom decks. I don't know how much, competitive play we'll be playing, because that's not, not really what I'm into, because there's a lot of net decking and stuff involved. But once we get a feel out for competitive play, if it's true that there is a lot of balanced gameplay, then we'll probably get into the competitive scene. If not, I'm not really up for searching for individual cards that are running like $80 a piece, which is, what it was looking like at the end of the time we were playing. So, once again, thank you very much for watching this episode of Dimension Shift Studios, and we hope to see you in the next one.